Well, the short answer is he's probably mentally ill. But I guess I'd add a footnote, oftentimes the greater collective conscience can also be insane. I don't know exactly, when you're in the majority too long, you got to remember to switch sides. And there were times when the majority condoned that kind of violence. It was, some of you may have seen the email circulated by Wayne Sable after some news event, but it caused him to recount the lynchings. And between 1862 and 1956, over 3,000 blacks were lynched, almost all of them in the South. More than died in 9/11. And so when we talk about there's the collective conscience and then there's like outside that and normal or something, then we got to challenge our thinking about that. But that's just a little aside. This guy, we know, had a lot of problems. He was unemployed and some other things. We also know that his ex-wife had been a member of that congregation many years earlier. I think the key word there being ex. Whether he blamed the church for that divorce or for pulling her away, that's not known. But so there are aspects of this case that, in general, say we need to be more aware of the mentally ill, and we have to provide more resources for the mentally ill. One of my great frustrations in terms of social justice is that we respond to far too many things through the criminal justice system and not the public health system. I say the same thing about drugs in general. The war on drugs is. And so there's a social justice call there for better recognition of how we respond to troubled people in our society. There were also some unique things that tied into that area, into that congregation. So I eliminate first that here's a guy that just found out who Unitarians were and has decided to wage a campaign against Unitarians. That's not the case at all. Same with gays and lesbians. He specifically cited the congregation's openness to that as one of his triggers, but I would view that as being one of his triggers. It's not anything larger than that.